Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the T 2.0. I said today, I didn't come on live last night, so I said today I'm going to do one channel. I'm going to do a live on my Drop the T 2.0, and then I'm going to do a live on my regular channel, which is Drop the T 1. So welcome, everybody, to tonight's conversation. So we're going to have a good time over here. We ain't going to be over here that long, but we're going to have a good time over here. Because I decided today to do tonight's conversation because there's a lot of stuff going on out here in these YouTube streets with relationships, with marriages, baby daddies, women getting sent to jail. So we're going to have a conversation. So if y'all not familiar with LaTruth, y'all remember LaTruth was married to Brianna. They got a divorce because she said that he was abusive, he was a narcissist, or what have you. He the one that introduced her to YouTube. She does have a huge following now. But you left your husband to go be a baby mama? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So we're going to talk about conversations. I do want to drop the link so we can have like different conversations about relationships or what have you. So I do want to do that. But tonight's topic is going to be, are women asking for too much in a man or a marriage or relationship? Now, Young Miami says she not dating no man who don't make 100, is not a millionaire, or he got to be six figures. Now, there was a big thing about that because people feel like Young Miami is damaged goods because she been with Diddy, okay? She done got peed on, everything. Now, I'm not saying that. That's what she said out of her own mouth, right? So she is saying that she don't want nobody like that. And a lot of men say they don't want her. They said she for the streets. So by her being with Diddy and Diddy buying her all type of stuff, and allegedly we know why Diddy was buying her all kinds of stuff, because she was doing things for him that he wanted her to do, right? So is her expectations too high now because she been with Diddy? And do you think she can get a man, a high-valued man, who's a millionaire or a six-figure man? Do you think she can get it? Do you think a man that's a millionaire or a billionaire or six figures would date Miami, Young Miami? Y'all know who Young Miami is, okay? Then we have Kendrick and Jock from Love and Marriage, from Love and Hip Hop, talking about narcissist men. Now, I've been saying for years, I don't know what Kendra want with Young Jock. She's an attorney, a realtor. She has no kids. And Young Jock has a football team of kids. So that just always puzzled me. What did she want with Young Jock? It couldn't be the money because she got money. So what do y'all think that women who have no kids, who are successful, why do they want men with all these kids or who are known to be porous? Why do y'all think that? Then we got people that have been married that don't want to get married anymore. They said they done with it. They don't want the happily ever after anymore. So do you think that when you just that you tell your single friends you don't want to get married no more, do you think that's putting bad spirits on your single friends who have never experienced marriage before? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. So we're gonna talk about that. And what else are we talking about tonight? If anyone in my chat has ever been married, would you do it again? Or has your first marriage messed it up for you to ever try to get married again? And also, what is the number one reason women are getting divorced from men? Or men are getting divorced from women? Let's talk about it. Because y'all know me, I'm going through a divorce. So I'm all, anybody can ask me any type of question that they want. And I'll answer it for y'all. And guys, make sure that you are liking the video, sharing the video, because I got to get monetized on this channel this year. So I'm going to try to really, really, really be on this channel so I can get it monetized. So make sure you're liking the live, sharing the live, and let's get some new people over here. Okay, let's see who we have in the building. Hello, Sanya, my other channel. She's my mod in my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Chanel, who is also my mod in my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Linda Gamble, who is my mod. Thank you for coming over here, getting the channel together. Hello, Lisa, who was one of my tea sippers. Hello, hello, hello. Don't mention any content creators in the chat, please, and thank you. Let's see who else is in here. Okay, so hopefully other people will come over to this channel as well. So I got to try to really, really push this channel out here. So let's get started. Okay, let's start off. Whoa, I forgot to talk about Yandy and Mendeecees. Let's start it off with Yandy and Mendeecees. Now, to me, and Yandy and Mendeecees' relationship, when it first started off, and that's why I say you can never like a man or love a man more than they like you. Because men can sense that and they take it and they'll stuff all over your heart. To me, in the beginning, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, they said that Yandy started talking to Mendeecees when he was with Erica, his second baby mama. And that lady was pregnant and Yandy started talking to him, right? Let me know if y'all remember that. But I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the chat if Yandy started talking to Mendeecees when he was still with Erica. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me come on this live because I know y'all ain't seen me. So let me come on live here. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get my earrings together here. You see my earrings on here? Whatever. But let's talk about it. So, do y'all think that Yandy is getting her karma now? Because when she was with Mendeecees already had a woman. He already had a woman. And they're trying to say that Yandy came in and took Mendeecees from Erica. Now, I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the chat if that's true. Okay? Hey, Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lisa Foster. So I'm trying to get this channel together, guys. Give me 1 second here. Then I was trying to conceal my eyes. They still look dark under here, or whatever. So they're saying that Yandy came in and took Mendeecees. Now, can't nobody take nobody if the other person don't want to go. So evidently, he wanted to go with Yandy. Now, what could be some reasons that he wanted to go with Yandy? One reason is because she got connections, she got money, and Erica didn't have all that, right? She didn't have all of that. So now that Mendeecees went over there with Yandy, she elevated him. And sometimes I say this, sometimes you can elevate people and you end up getting the short end of the sticks. Thank you, Teresa. You can end up getting the short end of the sticks, right? So how you get them is how you lose them. So to me, Yandy got Mendeecees when he was already in a relationship. So now that Yandy is going through problems, Yandy is saying that she don't want Mendeecees anymore. Now you wanted them real bad before. Now you don't want them no more because you're never happy. You never have peace. And let me just tell y'all something. When you have been in a relationship or a marriage so long, you just want peace. You just want peace. Now Yandy is crying and things like that. She wants peace now. Now, I'm just going to say allegedly. You losing them how you got them. Now he's out here with other women, strippers, and whoever else. And now look, just saying. Now I like Yandy. I love Yandy and Quiet. I do. But I got to call a spade a spade. I'm a content creator. I have to tell the truth. She loved that Mendeecees too much. And he didn't love her in return. But she loved him too much. But one thing I like about Yandy, she was smart. I know she knew Mendeecees didn't love her the way that she loved him, right? Why I know that? She married him in front of us. But the back end, the paperwork that seals the deal, she wouldn't send it in. And that right there should have gave her a clear sign that something ain't right with this relationship. When you will not send that paperwork in, and that's another thing I think why Mendeecees was kind of mad at her as well, because she would never send in those marriage licenses. So she was smart on that end to not send in a marriage license. If she did, she would be going through what Candy and Todd is going through right now, what Wendy Williams went through. She would be going through that right now. Now, another thing is, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, that's why I think Remy Ma pulled back her divorce papers allegedly, because she knew, and you be with somebody for a long time, you know. I think she thought Papoose was going to try to ask her for alimony, which he said he didn't want any of, or go after some of her access. So I feel that Remy was like, well, let me just pull these back. One, I'm going to make Clarissa mad. And two, I don't know what Papoose on right now. So let me just keep this right here. I'm going to set it right here until I can see what's going on and figure it out. That's just my thought on it right there. That's why there's no divorce happening right now. Now, Kitty from tonight's conversation, she's going to be doing a tour on in a couple of different states, and I'm trying to see what state I'm gonna go see Kitty at, because she has left tonight's conversation and she's doing her own thing, and I really like Kitty. So if you guys have never watched tonight's conversation, you guys need to watch it. Okay. So we're going to have some clips from her as well. So Yandy right now, she seems more happier. And I don't think why people that's in relationships or who are in marriages think that when women are single that they're lonely and miserable. Baby, sometimes people want to be by themselves. They happy being by themselves. So don't think your single people are lonely or miserable. Don't think that. People right now are enjoying their peace. So they're not upset about it at all. Women had a ball for Valentine's Day. I'm starting to see more of Galentine's, and women just celebrate women. It could be single women, it could be married women, women that are in relationships, right? They all coming together to do a Galentine with each other. So next year, that's my goal, to do a Galentine. Well, I did do a Galentine with my sister and my cousin, but I want to do a bigger one where I have like an it's going to be like an event for women and things like that. So I'm going to start doing that every Valentine's Day. Instead of having a Valentine's Day, I'm going to have Galentine's Day. So I got a lot of ideas of how I want to do it, but I'm just going to start doing that. And then when I did not know March was Women's Month, celebrating women. So I'm going to start trying to do something. And March is my birthday, and then also it's Women's Month. So I'm going to start trying to incorporate things like that into March as well. Did y'all know that March was Women's Day? Let me know in the chat. I would have been done with him when he told Yandy he didn't know if he could hold it down if she had to go, had to do time in jail. You right about that, Lisa. Let me tell y'all something. And Melody has a lot of good information and about different things. One thing she said is that I noticed that she said, well, no, can't say that part. Well, I'll just say me. When you are in a marriage or relationship and your spouse or somebody do something bad to you and you give them chance after chance, do you know that they break your heart over and over? So each time they do something or whatever, they just breaking a piece of your heart off. Break another piece when they do something. Break another piece when they do something. Break another piece. And that's how I feel about myself. Every time something would happen, it just a piece of my heart just got broke, right? So men will do things to you so much every time they break a piece of your heart off. And that's what kind of it happened to me. Every time it will be a piece of my heart just got broke and like shattered in pieces. Shattered in pieces. That's what I would say. And I have got to the point now where I told you I don't cry about anything no more because God has removed that from me. So I don't cry about things anymore or whatever. I just put it all on the table and it is what it is. Now, I didn't have, to my knowledge, nobody has called me or anything like that about infidelity in my marriage, right? I didn't have any of that, but I got suspicious. So when you get suspicious about certain stuff, then yeah, but have I had the encounter? Have I had anybody call me? No, right? I'll be out in these streets. Y'all know that. And everybody know who I am. A lot of people know I got a YouTube channel, so I'm sure if there's a woman, she can find me if she wants to, right? If there's another woman, right? Women are very women are very smart, and if they want to find another woman, they can find you. They'll DM you or whatever. So I haven't had any of that happen. So, but who's to say it won't happen? But I haven't had that happen. So that's another thing. And I think when you are coming out of a relationship or a marriage, sometimes it's hard for people. And then sometimes you have to prepare yourself for it, right? So I kept on praying about my marriage. And I have like 4 or 5 Bibles around my house, right? So I was cleaning up doing something. And this Bible that I haven't touched in a while, I opened it up. And there was the things in there that I was praying for. I had on there praying for my marriage, for God to give me clarity, right? I told God to put it all on the table. And that was one of my prayers. And this Bible, I don't think I have touched maybe in over a year. It was in there. What I asked God for, and God has put it out here for me. So I'll tell anybody, don't pray on nothing that you don't want God to reveal to you, right? So, and I tell people, when I pray, things just got worse for me. And that was my answer. Just being honest. So you gotta be careful what you ask for. And guys, let me just tell y'all something. With me, I'm an Aries, and when an Aries loves somebody, they love them down. And they try and try and try to hold on to a relationship till they can't hold on anymore. Right? So in my marriage, I've been married for 19 years. I've tried everything. So, and sometimes when you done tried everything and then God is saying, let go, you gotta let go. Because God at 9 times out of 10 don't want your marriage or your relationship fixed. That's just my experience, what I've had with me. Sometimes God don't want to fix, right? And that's why I say one of my favorite movies is A Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She prayed and prayed for her marriage. And sometimes you praying for your marriage, right? And God was telling her, this is not the man for you. So God is tearing it down. Even though you're a God-fearing woman, sometimes God will make your husband do these things to you so that you'll understand that God is tearing your marriage down. He don't want to fix this man for you because this is not who he sent for you. So God will tear it down. And in a diary of a mad black woman, that's what God was doing for her. Helen was great, right? But she had a dog-ass husband that didn't value or appreciate her, right? So the more Helen prayed, it was like, he got worse, right? Now, I ain't gonna tell you I don't have sad moments, because I do. I have sad moments, but I don't cry about it no more because I asked God to remove that from me, and he has. And then one other thing I had to remove and get removed from me was, okay, if you see him with somebody, would you get mad? Would you be angry? And I cried about that. And then God removed it. So now it is what it is. God has removed it from me. So now God has made me stronger where you with somebody, okay, great. So I'm okay with that. So you got to be careful what you ask God for. And then what you want God to heal you from, he will do it. But you just have to receive it and understand it. Let me see. Yeah, Simon said Yandy and Quad are having a ball. Yes, let me tell you something. Yandy looks more happier now that she's not with Mendeecees anymore. Does that make sense, guys? That her and Quad is not with King anymore. Yandy is not with Mendeecees. They look more happier. I'm just saying, they do. They look more happier. Now, I do want to get into Jock and Kendra was on a podcast, guys. And guys, make sure y'all liking the video and sharing the video so we can get more people over here. Because I want to have conversations with you guys if you're married, divorced, in a relationship, or whatever. Don't be scared to come up here, guys. It's just us. So don't be scared to come up here, give your opinion, and talk about different things, okay? But make sure y'all are sharing the video because we need to have these conversations among ourselves. Lisa said they're living their best life. And some people think that if you get a divorce or break up with somebody, that you are sad. And you know who got a problem with that? Clarissa Shields. Y'all just sad and miserable because y'all ain't got no man. Baby, have you heard that women who don't got a man or not a relationship live longer? They not stressed the hell out. Their hair ain't falling out. They ain't losing their mind. They ain't staying up all night looking out the window looking for a man to come home. Have y'all noticed that? Baby, I sleep good at night. Right in my king size bed. I sleep really well. I sure do. I don't worry about nothing no more. He can come in and out long. I don't care. Come in and out, wherever you do as you please. I don't care. And guys, another thing, when you have been in a relationship so long, when you become single, you be happy to be single. I have been in a relationship all my life, from, well, I'll just say high school, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I've always been in a relationship because I'm a relationship type of person. But what I've noticed about myself is that I need to take some time for me. I need to know me, get to know me more. Because I'm always in a relationship. So I don't want to be in a relationship no more. I just want to do me. That's it. I just want to do me. That's all. Don't mean I want to go out and be with another man or anything like that. No, ma'am. I don't want to see a man. I just want to love on me and do me. That's it. And one thing that I pride myself on is that I have never cheated in relationship. In relationship or marriage that I've been in, even though they was doing fuck shit, I never cheated on them. I'm a one man's woman. One relationship at a time. Now I know some people that they done creeped and things like that. I've never been a creeper. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I only sleep with one person at a time. That's it. Let's see here. So let's get into this, and then I want y'all opinion about this. I want y'all opinion. So we're gonna. This is called Breakbeat Media, where they talk about relationships, and then I'm going to go over to. I think it's on Tubi as well, where you can watch this. Right now, this one here. Let me come back. Now, this man and his wife or woman, they're talking about their relationship, and they're being authentic. They're not leaving out any punches or anything like that. And now, I want y'all opinion on his wife or his woman. How y'all think she's moving? Y'all think she's being insensitive? Do y'all think that she's asking for too much, or do you think it's the man in this relationship here? So let me bring it up here. Let me bring it up. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it up, guys, and I want y'all. We're gonna chat in the comment about it while it's playing. So I want y'all to let me know. Okay, so let's go.
You could just be a regular girl walking anywhere and be the main attraction. Men walk in, he could be handsome to everybody in the room for the females. They're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna text each other out there. He's sexy. He this and that. Ain't nobody gonna break his neck. And, oh my God, it's not. But women, y'all been dealing with that, so y'all know how to deal with that.
You could just be attractive as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
At 17, 18, no job, no car, no place to stay, no stability whatsoever, but you're attractive.
And you get
most men, high quality blue check niggas is gonna be in your DM. For men, it ain't that way. We gotta build what it is that women value within us. Like they gotta see the discipline, the status, the money. All of that takes building. It takes us analyzing the field and elevating as a man to get to that point.
Women, like, I've been having attention since 18.
Now, do y'all think that's true in a relationship? Hey, expectations, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. So I will drop the link if y'all want to come up here and talk about it. What do y'all think that he said when he said that men have to try more harder than women? Do y'all think that a man has to come already with the money? He has to look good, smell good to get a woman. Versus a woman, she can look good, smell good, living with her friend, don't have no house, don't have no job, or don't have a car, and she can still get a man. Versus a man who look good, smell good, live with his friend, but he would not be able to get a woman. Do y'all think it's double standards? Let me know in the chat. Because the men seem to think that women have it more easier than men did. My opinion to that is that that's true. Because we as women are not going to want a man that smells good, looks good, live with his friend, don't have a job or a car. Am I right or wrong? Versus the woman, she could be the opposite. She don't have any of that, but a man will still want her. Am I right or wrong? All she has to do is look good. Look good, and a man will want it. Let me know in the chat what y'all think about that. Now, we're going to look at another clip while y'all deciding on that. And y'all can come up here in the chat if y'all want to. Y'all can come, get online. The link is dropped to tell me y'all opinion. So we're going to look at another clip here, guys, about this. Let me bring it up here. Men think women have it too easy. And I would say somewhat. Not to the extent that men think. So the man is saying, I guess they're in a relationship, what he brings to the table. And his girlfriend, I think this is girlfriend or wife, she's not happy with that. So let me put it up here. Okay, let's talk about it.
You think that, you, baby, I got you 4 cars, I got you a house, you want, I got you that.
You work so hard.
Here you go. See, this is not even what I'm talking about. I didn't say you're not appreciative.
If I'm telling him, you don't have to keep throwing that in my face, that means we got into it.
She's
saying it.
I'll be on the phone, my partner be like, damn, you just got, because she a sneakerhead now. So I just bought a 14 pair of jerseys. Like, yeah, I just got a boom, boom. And she'll be side-eyeing me. Like, it's like every time I kind of say something, you'll be like,
see, what? I didn't know. I'm just now hearing this.
I told you, I just brought it up. I'm telling you.
So like we said, everybody's emotions are valid. So what he's saying, maybe it's really happening, although you're not doing it on purpose.
Even right now, look at I'm telling you.
Let's listen to it one more time.
What I brag on, you think that, you, baby, I got you 4 cars, I got you a house, you want, I got you that.
You work so hard.
Here you go. See, this is not even what I'm talking about. I didn't say you're not appreciative.
If I'm telling him, you don't have to keep throwing that in my face, that means we got into it.
He's
saying it.
I'll be on the phone, my partner be like, damn, you just got, because she a sneakerhead now. So I just bought a 14 pair of jerseys. Like, yeah, I just got a boom, boom. And she'll be side-eyeing me. Like, it's like every time I kind of say something, you'll be like,
see, what? I didn't know. I'm just now hearing this.
I told you, I just brought it up. I'm telling you.
So like we said, everybody's emotions are valid. So what he's saying, maybe it's really happening, although you're not doing it on purpose.
Even right now, look at I'm telling you.
Okay, so does he have valid points here? That he bought a house, he bought her a car, he get her wherever she wants, but she's still not happy. Do y'all think that she's being unappreciative, or she's saying that she don't want to hear about it, you don't have to throw it up in her face? What do y'all think? Now, my personal opinion is that if this man got y'all a house, a car, got you a car, and is taking care of your needs, you don't hear about nobody cheating. What is the problem in this relationship? Let me know in the chat. What is the problem in this relationship? Okay, 40 million said that sometimes it's not all about providing for someone. So do you think the communication is missing in the relationship? Do you think time is missing in the relationship? Do y'all want to come up here? I dropped the link. Y'all can click the link and come up here. Or y'all want to tell me in the chat, what is missing in a relationship? If your husband or your man that got you a house, a car, get you anything you want, what else is missing in a relationship? Now, I didn't hear him talk about no cheating, no adultery, None of that. He's probably not spending quality time with her. He just replaces time with buying things. Okay, now me, I would like a in a relationship, I would like time, communication, understanding. Because I don't have to go out to a have nobody buy me no Chanel purse, take me out to the fancies of restaurants. I like somebody that I have chemistry with and that listens to me. We can go to Chili's and have a good time. We could go to Wingstop. We could order some Wingstop and have a good time. We could even go in Wingstop and sit there and talk and eat. So I'm not that type of woman that you gotta buy me Chanel purses, cars, houses. You don't have to do none of that for me. If we can have time, we can have understanding, communication, be respectful. That's good to me. And then also another thing is you have to let your woman or your wife have girl time. You all men need men time and women need women time. You can't be under a person all day long without being how can I put it? Without the woman wanting to go out and spend some time with her friends. A lot of men don't want that. They don't want the woman going out or spending time with a friend or whoever. They don't like that. I don't know if they're insecure about themselves. They think if their woman is not with them, they're going to cheat and do all this and that. I don't like that. I do not like that in a relationship. I want to have girl time. I want to be able to go on girls trip and then also spend time with you as well. But I need trust in a relationship. That's another piece of it. Trust that when I get ready to go somewhere, my man's like, you need something to drink. You want me to call you an Uber? I want you to go out and have a good time. Right? Some men don't want that. Some men do not want women to have women time at all. And then if you don't have trust in your relationship, that's another big part of it. There's no trust. Because if your woman or your wife cannot go out, have girl time, or go on a girls trip without you tripping, that's a problem. Those men are insecure men that do not want their spouse or girlfriend to go out with others. Right. They don't want it. What could be another reason? They're insecure. What else? What could be another reason that men do not want women, their wife or their girlfriend, to go out with other women, or even go to like have a girls' night at the house? You know, I don't understand that, because my husband, well, he's still my husband, so I get divorced. Go out, have a good time. You want some money for a drink? You know, that's the type of wife I am. Just come back at a decent time. Controlling. That's another thing. There's a lot of men that are controlling. I can't get down with that. I don't like it, because I like to go out and have fun with my girls, and I like to go on girls trips. And also, I'm gonna give my man quality time and everything. I'm gonna give that to you as well. But some men don't have trust, or it could not be that. It could be that they're out there doing something and they wanna put it on you. They out there in the streets doing something, so they think that if you go out, that you're gonna be doing the same thing that they're doing. That's another piece of it. Hey, Lady C. Hey, sis. So that's another thing. Now, y'all know how I was talking about Kendra and Jock. This woman is a lawyer. She's a realtor, and she got other businesses going on. She has no kids, never been married. Why would she want to marry and be with young Jock, who got all this baggage, which I think young Jock got about 4 or 5 baby mamas. Why would this woman, this educated woman, want young Jock? Go through all this stuff with young Jock. What is the problem? Why does she want young Jock? Could it be the D? Why would you want him with all this baggage? Then they go on a break. When you go on a break in a relationship, I take a break as trying to find yourself. Not you going out dating somebody else and then get a baby. No. Now I seen that with Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, and then my second time is seeing it with Jock and Kendra. Those are 2 no-nos for me. If we're on a break to take some time out and you go and start messing with other women to get them pregnant, you might well stay on with them. Because I'm not going. That's just me. There'll be low self-esteem. Yes. A lot of men and women have low self-esteem by themselves. Like, I think I done gained about 10 more. I think I done gained 10 pounds that I'm trying to get off. And I still think I look good. I might not look good to you, but I look good to myself. Can't nobody tell me I don't look good. I'm going to always have confidence in myself that I look good to myself. That's one thing that a lot of women don't have. That they can let somebody break their confidence in themselves. I have no idea why she would want to be with young Jock. They are such an odd couple to me. Yes. Why does she want him, guys? I'm really trying to figure this out. Then she said she didn't want kids, right? Now she said, now y'all know she went froze her eggs, right? Young Jock is not happy about that. He said, why are you freezing your eggs? But let's get into young Jock and Kendra for a second here. Because they is an odd couple to me. Something ain't right. I just don't understand it. I don't understand Kendrick and young Jock. I don't. Let me see. Where is this one at? Where are they at? And it's a lot of interesting people on here. I think it's okay. So we're gonna get on Kendra and Jock. Okay, 40 million says she's too good for him, but she just don't know it. She doesn't think she can do any better. She had a basketball player. Y'all remember in Love and Hip Hop, Kendra's ex-boyfriend was wanted her to come show him a house, and her and young Jock got into it. So she got options. She does have options. So let me share this with y'all. Where is it at? Okay, well, let's get into this one here. Let me get into this.
People expect certain things out of certain people because they believe you're a certain person. Mm-hmm. You black on black, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you expect to have on Thanksgiving?
All the good stuff.
Turkey, dressing, yams, cranberry sauce, giblet gravy, cornbread, mac and cheese. It's certain stuff we expect, right? Mm-hmm. Now, because of that, when I get there, that's what I expect. Yeah. And the level and quality of what I'm subjected to normally is what I expect when I get there. right?
Mm-hmm.
Until I get them, I'm like, hey man, these folk got goddamn big ass whole.
No, Kendra looks so different. Did Kendra do something to her face? Did Kendra do something to her face? No.
Things of garlic
Yeah.
and sugar in these damn greens. What the going on?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we not on the same page, even though I thought we were.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do y'all think about that? So I'm gonna get into this one.
People expect certain things. What's the main thing we talk about in relationships, y'all? The word is chemistry, right?
Yeah.
And if anyone knows chemistry, you know, let's say we take oil and water. Mm-hmm. Anybody know chemistry? We know that.
They're not gonna mix.
They're not gonna mix, right?
At all.
So this is why I say we have to speak on what we bring to the table. What are our assets? Because a lot of times we think you're supposed to be this way until you mix with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My chemistry,
So
you may be pH balanced for a woman, but you may be strong enough for a man.
yeah. Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy. Nigga like, this nigga reaching, but it's a secret. And here's the secret. This is the reality.
Yeah.
We are all not the same.
We're gonna look at one more Kendrick and Jock.
What's your non-negotiable in a relationship?
Any type of narcness, narcissism. Narcissism is so like red flaggish, but the dangerous part about narcissism is that it doesn't always come like how it doesn't present itself all the ways. It's always a wolf in sheep clothing and stuff. And so like that is and the minute you find that out, it's like that is a non-negotiable because it's a dangerous situation. It's a dangerous personality type. Also, anything that makes you feel unsafe, like that's non-negotiable. If they hang out in bad places and have you in bad places, like it's like
Meet me in the trap.
But I'm just saying.
Okay. So in this situation here, let me see, and he had an outside baby on her during what she led him to say was a break. That's what somebody can't get with, guys. I don't know. When you go on a break, y'all supposed to be trying to, find yourself, get some understanding, take a break from each other. But how do you go from a break to you now coming back saying, you got a baby? You said, Lady C said, and he had an outside baby on her during and what she allowed him to say was a break. No, that's not no break. If somebody go and have a baby on a break, no ma'am. No. You're supposed to be trying to get to know yourself, find yourself, and whatever else you need. It didn't say we're going to take a break and date other people. Now, unless that was discussed and the break that y'all can date other people. But I thought a break is y'all going to go and try to, work some things out among yourself and find yourself or whatever it is that you need to do. But I didn't think that incorporates you going and getting a baby or dating other people. Let me know what y'all think a break is. If you're in a relationship and y'all take a break, does that mean y'all broke up? Or does that mean that you guys need to work something out among yourself? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Because Kendra, I'm just trying to see, does she know her worth? Because it seems like she has dated high-valued men, which she was dating a ball player. And her and Young Jock got into it about it because he reached out to her to show him a house. So she has dated other men, but what is it? What is it that she wants Young Jock? And when she was talking about narcissists, I think she is saying that Jock is a narcissist, but You seen how Jock was moving his head. I think he's trying to say she a narcissist. But baby, Kendra gotta really love you to put up with all the shit that you done did to her. Mm-mm. And another thing, young Jock got too many baby mamas. He has a lot of baggage, and Kendra doesn't have that. So guys, why do y'all think that Kendra wanted to be with young Jock, and why did she want to marry him? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. But my theory is, I think she wanted to be on TV. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. That's the only other thing I could come up with. That she wanted to be on Love and Hip Hop. Oh, Lady C says, I think she may be a fan of Jock, and that's why she lets him gaslight her. Good answer. Because there's no way. I would have been left Jock. No, ma'am. I would have been left Jock. No. And then, some women stay with men because they got money. They got money. But Kendra has her own money. 40 million says, when men take a break, they normally be with other people. Women look at it differently. Yes. I take a break, I'm getting to know myself. I want to, get some things straightened out with myself. I maybe need to go to counseling. I maybe just want to take a breather. Because sometimes women will date men. And just date. Nothing wrong with that, right? But you got some women, okay, I'll put it this way. You got some women who date men just to date them because they got money, right? You got other women who are dating men for a purpose. And you got other women who just want to date people because they don't want nothing seriously. They just want to date, right? Now, you got other women who are dating with a purpose of finding somebody, their soulmate, as we all want to find, and they want to get married, right? So none of them are wrong. You just have to figure out which category you fall in. Now, I'll say this: Caucasian women, when they're not in a relationship, or how can I put it? Caucasian women don't date one man. When they're dating, they date multiple of men to find out which one is better suited for them. On the other hand, us Black women, most of us date, and we just be in a relationship with that person and not dating to see what else is out there. I'm not saying people that you date that you got to sleep with them or what have you, but I think we date wrong, to me. I think we date wrong, where we're not dating people to see who do we connect to, who do we have chemistry with. We just, one guy we date and we got one thing in common with him, we stuck with him. We don't keep dating until we find the person that has all the qualities that we're looking for in a man. Another thing, right now, a lot of women are kind of saying they don't want to be married. And there's nothing wrong with that. Right? And then we got some women that just want to be married because their friends are married, their cousins are married, and everybody else married. So they want to be married. And that's true. Now, hey, Deborah. Hey. Hey, my tea sipper. Hey. So we just having a conversation. Now, the question is, do you think that women who have had a lot of men have the right to say now, because they've been with one man, which is Diddy, that they are not going to date a man who doesn't make six figures or who is not a millionaire? Is Young Miami wrong for saying that? Because, baby, the internet told Young Miami a new one. Is she wrong for saying that? That she wants to date men that got money that can provide for her. Now, is that wrong for her to think like that? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Is that wrong for her to think that she should now, because she's married Diddy, excuse me, not married, been with Diddy, that she's only date high value men because she's been with Diddy, who's a millionaire. So now she's saying she's not going to date men who are not six figures or who don't or who are not millionaires. Now, do you think Young Miami has a right to date like that? Or do you think she's going to be able to find somebody that who is that high value man with those qualities, what they want Young Miami? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. If that's what Young Miami says she won't now. She's not dating anyone who doesn't have those standards. Let me see here. One second, I'm getting something here. Sorry, guys, I have to go to this here. Okay, 40. You said 40 million. You said I don't think it's wrong if she's changing her standards. Who can say she don't deserve it? But a lot of men are saying, how do you think like that when none of your baby daddies are six-figure men at all? Now, she said she waiting on Diddy, y'all. She said she gonna wait for Diddy. Lady C, I don't see anything wrong with that because these men be looking for a sugar mama. They sure do. You got that right. And see, and a lot of women date, let's just be honest here, they want to date men that got money. Instead of you coming into the, into dating with your own money. A lot of women, y'all, we gotta admit this. A lot of women will get dressed up and go out and don't got a dime in their damn pocket because they know men gonna buy them drinks, buy them food and stuff. So women go out there looking for that. And I'm just being honest because I know some have did it. Now, me personally, even though I'm still married, even when I wasn't married, let's just say when I wasn't married, I would not go out to a bar looking for men to buy me drinks or food. I have my own money. And most of the time when I go out for peace, just to have myself in a different environment. I go out to think and things like that. And it don't always have to be me going out to, well, I don't go to clubs. I go to like little bars, or I go to a lounge, or I go to a place that got food and you can listen to music. I will do that by myself. And that's just for peace. And a lot of us got to be comfortable, guys, with going out by ourselves. What's wrong with you going out to the movies by yourself? What's wrong with you taking yourself on a date? What's wrong with you going on a vacation by yourself? You don't need a crowd of people to be with you every time you go somewhere. I do that a lot. I take myself on dates. I might go in Chick-fil-A and just sit in there, eat my food, be on my phone, be gather my thoughts together. I might have my laptop with me and just sit there by myself. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody to come over and talking to me. Just leave me alone. That's it. That's all. And some women go out to the bar. They going out looking for men. That's another thing. I really, now some people have met their husband or wife or girlfriend in a bar, right? That has happened. But when I go out for clarity. I go out for peace and just to get my mind. You know, I've been worked all week. I just want to go out and be to myself. That's it. So it's not necessarily going out looking for anybody. You're just going out just to be by yourself and get some peace. That's it. But other people take it that you're going out looking for somebody. You got insecure men, or men think every time you leave out the door, you're going to go look for somebody. You want to go talk to somebody. I don't like that. I can't do it. It's too much. And then we got the Rashidas of the world. Don't matter if her husband cheat on her 20 to 30 different times, have babies on her, she going to stay with her. I don't think Rashida know her worth at all. She don't give a shit what Kurt do to her. We built this family, this, that. I don't give a shit. Did he think about the fact that he's out there fucking somebody else? No, ma'am. Let me put my little banners up here. I forgot about that. And everything I'm saying on this channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So they're going to put that up there. I feel bad for Rashida. I do. Because I don't think Kurt is it. Kurt, Do I think Kurt is still cheating on Rashida? Yeah, but I think that it's just more of whoever he's cheating with, he got to understand it with them. And he could still be creeping with Jasmine. But Jasmine getting that money, Jasmine ain't going to say nothing until Kurt make her mad. But I do think Kurt is still cheating on Rashida. That's just my personal opinion, allegedly. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But let's get into Yandy. Yandy said she don't think she was cheating on Mendeecees. Let's see what she said. She said that was good. I'm just, these are my words, not Yandy. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Because yet we know Mendeecees has been out in these streets for years doing shit. And I think Yandy was sweeping it on the rug. And I think Yandy just tired of it now. She good. So let's get into Yandy and her. She not cheating. Let's get into Yandy. So Yandy says she doesn't consider it cheating after being caught out the country with another man. And Miss Mendeecees thinks she cheated though. Let's take a listen.
Yandy, if you don't mind me asking, what is like, how are you and Mendeecees now? Like,
we're still living under the same roof in the same house.
Okay.
But it's very much like, let's just see what it feels like to take the steps of separation.
What?
The fact that everything is coming down on us all the time. All the time there's somebody saying something. All the time there's somebody doing something. Even family calling to ask questions. It's a headache.
But are the rumors true? Did you cheat on Mendeecees?
I never cheated to what I think is cheating, but he thinks it's cheating. So for me, if we have a conversation and it's like, this is not working out, I'm not happy, I just want to explore, I want to see something different. I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing. I don't want you trying to figure out what I'm doing. I feel like there's a respectful way to have a break, have a separation. The arguing, the noise, the everything else outweighs the love. It's like time for me to then again recalibrate, like, what we doing? Because you don't gotta be with me and I don't gotta be with you.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to you, right? And you and I don't always see eye to eye on everything. It's not crazy to me.
Hearing Yandy say that she's separated.
Now, Spice, that ain't your business. That ain't your call to tell somebody if they had a discussion, her and Mendeecees, but they're not married, that she's not happy, that she want to see what else is out there. He knows this, right? Do y'all consider that cheating? They don't sleep in the same room. They're not married. Yandy tells Mendeecees that she want to see what else is out there. Is that considered cheating? We know in the chat.
It from her husband. It makes me feel sad.
Spice, that's not her damn husband. Stop it. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. What did I do? What the hell did I just do here? What did I just do? Oh my goodness. What did I just do, y'all? What the hell did I just do here? Let me go back here. I hate when Spice do this. I hate it with a passion, y'all. She always trying to tell somebody else about their damn relationship. Here we go.
So Yandy, if you don't mind me asking, what is like, how are you and Mendeecees now? Like,
we're still living under the same roof in the same house. Okay. But it's very much like, let's just see what it feels like to take the steps of separation.
What?
The fact that everything is coming down on us all the time. All the time there's somebody saying something. All the time there's somebody doing something. Even family calling to ask questions. It's a headache.
But are the rumors true? Did you cheat on Mendeecees?
I never cheated to what I think is cheating, but he thinks it's cheating. So for me, if we have a conversation and it's like, this is not working out, I'm not happy, I just want to explore, I want to see something different. I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing. I don't want you trying to figure out what I'm doing. I feel like there's a respectful way to have a break, have a separation. The arguing, the noise, the everything else outweighs the love. It's like time for me to then again recalibrate, like, what we doing? Because you don't gotta be with me and I don't gotta be with you.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to you, right? And you and I don't always see eye to eye on everything. It's not crazy to me.
Hearing Yandy say that she's separated from her husband, it makes me feel sad. At the same time, you're admitting to cheating, but not really cheating, but then you have a misplaced anger towards me. Maybe Yandy's not really upset with me being more friends with Rashida. She's probably just going through some things at home and kind of just trying to take it out on me.
Yandy, why when we ask you, you get snappy with me? For me, on a girl trip, I'm not excited about hearing about something that's breaking somebody's heart.
But we're going through the same thing.
I don't want to hear about that.
Here's my thing. When I see things about my friends on the internet, don't let me assume, insinuate, nobody say nothing. Let me know from your mouth, right? This happened, da-da-da-da. You tell me. I want to hear.
Let me say this. All right.
so Yandy, if you don't mind me.
So is Yandy considered cheating on Mendeecees? Okay, 40 says they have a total business arrangement and she doesn't even care what he does. Okay. No. So you don't think Yandy was considered cheating because her and Mendeecees had to talk? Okay. because she's explaining to him. So no, it's not cheating. I think you meant to say cheating. I don't think this was cheating because we never knew Mandy and Yandy. So Mendeecees is trying to put it out here that Yandy's cheating, but you're not saying that you and Yandy had a discussion. Y'all had a talk. So how is Yandy cheating if y'all already had a talk about this, Mendeecees? What the hell? I don't think that's cheating. Then Spice keeps saying her husband, Yandy and Mendeecees, are not married. What is she? That's the part I'm not understanding with her. They're not married. So what are you talking about, Spice? That's the part I'm not understanding with Spice. She keeps saying that Yandy is cheating. She's not cheating. They're not married. So how is she cheating? I don't get it. How is she cheating? That's not cheating. If you and him didn't have the discussion, y'all didn't have the talk, then that's not cheating. And he agreed with it. So how the hell is that cheating? I'm not understanding where Spice is coming from with this. It's not, to me, it's not cheating. They had to talk. And you know Spice could, I like Spice, but Spice is I think Spice just wants to be in relationships to me. Relationships because she'll have a man, then she won't have a man. Then I think she got married too. I think Spice finally got married to somebody. And I think that she's not understanding. It's not the same with Mendeecees and Yandy because Yandy is not married to Mendeecees. She don't have to get no divorce from him. She can just go on about her business. So I think that part that Spice is not understanding about the relationship here. That's just me. You know, y'all could think differently, but that's just my take on it. They're not married. So Yandy, if she says she don't want to go on a break, she want to explore other options, she can do that. They're not married. Now, I know to the public that we were made to think they were married, but they came out and debunked all of that. They're not married. That's my personal opinion. What do y'all think? Just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about it. I just don't think it is. Now, if some people want to stay in the relationship because they're grown kids and they don't want to mess with their family, that's cool too. But Rashida better not say nothing else. Nothing else about nobody relationship. Because she don't give a damn what Curtin do to her ass. She just gonna sit there and take it. My personal opinion. She's gonna take whatever Curtin do to her ass. She gonna take it. And now, I'm telling y'all right now, if Kurt cheat on her ass again, she not gonna leave Kurt. And I'm glad that Yandy is finally knowing her worth now. To me. Now, like I said, you get them how you get them, you lose them how you got them. Correct. Now, my personal opinion, it hasn't been proven. I think Yandy was talking to Mendeecees while he was with Erica because Erica had said it, and Yandy said that's not true. Now, it could be not true, but I think Mendeecees was not with Yandy for the right reason. He wanted Yandy for a come up, which he got. Because without Yandy, he wouldn't be on this show. We wouldn't know who the hell he is. And so I think men, like women use men use women. Because we know Mendeecees allegedly was a doughboy, right? But he got with Yandy. He's not doing that anymore. He got businesses and things like that. They got businesses together. So she helped him out in that aspect. But if we're going to be technical, they're saying Mendeecees start cheating first. Allegedly. It's going to say allegedly. But like I say, Let me come back on this camera. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Relationships or marriages are hard. They are a job. You have to work at it. If you don't work at it, it's a lot, guys. It is a lot. Now, I'm here to tell you, I've been married. That look a little bit better. That look a little bit better, y'all. My eyes don't look so. But anyway, you have to work at a marriage or relationship. If you don't work at it, it's going to fail. And one thing that I know, I'm not going to say in my marriage that I was perfect, but I think I did a lot of stuff that I didn't cheat or do anything like that. I was not much of a communicator all the time. I can say that. I didn't communicate a lot. And another thing, I did not have God at the front of the marriage. I can say that. So I take responsibility for that. What else? What else would I say? That's it. I would say that. That was kind of my thing that I think. Now he could feel differently, but that's me. I didn't communicate a lot, and we didn't have God in the relationship. And I will say this: whatever you want in the relationship, you have to put that out there in the front, and you have to make sure that person is on the same page with you. You cannot try to change people and try to mold people into what you want them to be, right? Don't think that if you get married and how a person is that you can change them. That's not going to work. A person's going to change when they want to and for who they want to change for. You can't do that. So if you get into a marriage thinking that you're going to fix somebody, no, man. And you got both parties have to want the marriage or the relationship to work, right? If you guys don't work together to get it to work, then it's not going to work. Then if you didn't have God at the in the relationship or the marriage and you try to put it in there now, and maybe the other person don't want to go that route. You can't make them go that route because that's something you should have put forth in a relationship, right? No, how can I put it? You should have had those expectations from the beginning. You can't just say this or that because the other person might not be on board. And then I think another thing is when you get married, you should have counseling for maybe, I would say 2 months before you get married. And you should write a list down of your expectations of what you want in a marriage and see if y'all are lining on the same if both of y'all are on the same path. Because you could be going this way, he could be going that way. Right? It's all good when you get the big wedding, the rings and all that, but what comes after that? If y'all are not on the same page, that's a big one. You could be with the narcissist. And people can also change in the marriage, right? And another thing, a lot of us won't admit it to ourselves. We see signs before we get married, but by you being young or this your first marriage, you could think things are going to get better or you could fix a person, and that's not the case most of the time. You can't fix somebody who don't want to be fixed, right? You can't do it. So that's another thing. Then another thing where sometimes the marriage is just not fixable. You can't, it's just not fixable because you will say and do some things in a marriage that you can't take back. And I know I've said some things that I wish I didn't say, but when I get angry, but it takes a lot to anger me that I can't take back, and probably he can't take back. So when you guys start disrespecting each other, then that's another whole ball game to me. You just can't fix that. Sometimes when people are in marriages and they get a divorce, they don't want to talk to each other or be friends with each other. Sometime down the line, after y'all have been divorced for a while, maybe y'all could become friends or be able to sit in a room with each other, to be cordial with each other. But I think that comes with time. And sometimes it doesn't. It just don't work. But it's best that y'all do try to do that if you do have kids, because y'all going to be in each other's life for the rest of your life, because your kids are going to have graduations, they're going to have kids, and then y'all have your grandkids. So if the grandkids have parties, graduation, both of y'all have to be there, right? So that's something that you got to think about as well. That's another thing that you do have to think about, if you can do that. Let's see here. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I'm trying to get rid of these dark things. I use my Melodies eye serum, and then I'm putting every night now I put shea butter on my face. So I do that at night now. Even though I wash my face with Melody stuff in the morning and stuff. And then I do at night too. I'll clean my face with it. But then I'm an oily person, but as I'm getting older, I need for my face to be, when I go to sleep, be greasy. So yes, thank you. I'm trying to lose some weight. Y'all see how fat my face thing got? Now, when you're stressed out and worried, people say you lose weight. Now, that was the case for me before. I would lose weight when I get stressed out or upset. I don't think that's working, because I think I'm in menopause state of mind, and I'm kind of gaining menopause weight too. But I still look nice. I think I'm decent. So I'm decent to me. And I might not be somebody's cup of tea, but I'm my cup of tea. Okay. So just have confidence in yourself. I'm gonna look good whether I'm big, small, medium. I'm always going to me. I'm not gonna lower my self-esteem because I gained some weight or whatever. I look good to me. That's all that matters. That I look good to me. Now I might not be somebody else's cup of tea or whatever, and that's okay. But I love me. That's it. I love me. So, and I tell myself that every day, that I love myself. Okay, you got to do that, because if you don't tell yourself that, who else is going to tell you? Yeah, my kids stuff tell me, they love themselves. I know they do, and but I want to do that, because sometimes another thing, guys, you can lose yourself in a marriage or relationship because you be so consumed with making sure your spouse is happy or doing stuff for your kids, but you forget about yourself, right? And you can't do that. And I did that for a long, long, long time. So now when y'all see me now, hey, it's my time. So if I can get on a trip, I'm gone. Y'all might see me out somewhere because it's my time now. I done raised my kids. I got one more to go. She is she's 14. Y'all know that, Bella. But she's able to cook for herself. She's able to get herself dressed. She's able to do everything for herself. So it's my time. You said I can't lose this menopause weight. Oh, I'm getting back up. I'm start taking because I used to be on Manjaro with those shots, and I lost a lot of weight. So I'm going to start back taking those. I know some people. I just be honest with y'all about my shit. Hey, whatever I put on this internet, I'm not ashamed of it. Believe that. Whatever I say on this internet, baby, you cannot come back and spray me with my own tea, make me regret for saying something. Whatever I tell y'all on this internet, I have no problem with it. I'm not ashamed of it, embarrassed of it. No, man. I'm gonna get a breast reduction too, and I think I won't. I'm gonna work out, but and but I do want a tummy tuck. I do, even though they said we could just take the fat. No, I want a tummy tuck, so they can tighten sew the muscles, tighten the muscles. But I didn't. And then one thing I started learning about myself once I started making it be about me. I started learning, and I learned a lot of stuff from this internet, guys. A lot of stuff. The internet is your best friend. I did not know it was 3 stages of menopause. I did not know that. I didn't know about the prairie menopause, and then another menopause, and then the regular menopause. There's 3 stages for menopause. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. So you can learn a lot of stuff from this internet. I know they have other conversations with divorced people. People are in conversations, and they have tonight's conversation. And baby, I love tonight's conversation because some of the stuff that people come on tonight's conversation and say, now, I'm not able, I just can't do it. Baby, these women will say some shit that I have never thought to say. They do. They say a lot of stuff. One lady got on there and said, and this is what Kitty was on there, she said, how can I convince my husband? No, she said, I've been married for, I think, 15 years, and I have a side piece. How can I convince my husband to let us stay married, but still let me have my side piece? I said, baby, you got some, baby, y'all got some nuts and guts to get on national TV and say this on the internet and say, how can I convince my husband, because he found out about my side dude, to let me keep my side dude and to stay married? I said, what? Baby, I was just blown away that a woman would come up there and say it. Another lady I just seen, she said, what do I do? My husband cheated on me and had a baby on me, right? Now, the husband, because she divorced him, got with the side piece and now getting ready to marry him. She got on there and said, that's why I nutted all over his face before he got married. And I'm thinking the same thing the other ladies thinking, like, this man cheated on you and got a baby on you. Why would you still even mess with him? After he done it, it would have hurted him more that knowing that he couldn't sleep with you no more than you having sex with him. What does that prove? He still got married to the lady. I didn't understand that. I did not understand that. Baby, once you done cheated on me and got a baby, you will never smell or touch this ever again. But I didn't know where the lady was trying to go with this, where she said, that's why I slept with him the night before he got married and did all this and that. What does that do? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything for the relationship. If you would have cut out all access to him, that would have been even better. But you wanted to go and sleep with the man. To tell her what you did the night before they got married, she don't give a shit. Because if she was a side piece, what difference does she care if you slept with him? Because she was sleeping with him when you were sleeping with him. So she don't give a shit about you and going to sleep with him. She don't. Side pieces don't care about that at all. To me personally, I don't care about that shit. Let me see. Where is I wanted to wait a minute. No, it wasn't there. Okay, here we go. Baby, these women, there's no holds barred. They come with it. They don't care. So let's take a look at this here.
They want to be treated like women a lot of times. They want to be taken on dates. They want to be called all the time. They don't want to be the man in a relationship.
They want to be earned. They want to be pursued.
Yes.
They want to be chased.
Yes.
I'm the prize.
Yes.
And the silly part about it is, y'all be doing it.
Who?
I don't.
You always talk about I ain't chasing no man. That's the you do. Every time you get that man a chance and he don't deserve it.
Right.
Every time you settle what you know you deserve out of a relationship for a man that isn't meeting your qualifications, every single time you allow a man to take you off the dating market, you have become unsingle to a single man. Here you are trying to prove your worth to a man that's blind to it. What good is it to be a good woman to a man that don't know what a good woman is?
Hello.
What I'm saying is, the Bible don't say, she who finds a husband finds a good thing. But some of y'all, it say, he who finds a wife. But some of y'all doing the seeking. Y'all doing the courting. You lead in dating because here's the thing. When that man don't provide clarity, what you do? Begging for it. See me. Acknowledge me. Text me back. Instead of finding a man so the reason why these men are doing it is because you are allowing it. Here's the thing. Yeah. If you don't want a man that's uncommittal, don't date one. If you don't want a man that acts like he's the princess, this man goes to the passenger seat in your car. And you constantly driving that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if that's not the man you want, don't date that man. Anybody else?
That's it. That's it right there.
Basically, I feel like men want to be treated like women a lot of times. They want to be taken on dates. They want to be called all the time. They don't want to be the man in a relationship.
They want to be earned. They want to be pursued.
I don't get that. The men, we are the prey. The men are the chasers. But nowadays, it seems like the women are the chasers. I want to be able to get in my car and you drive. I don't want to drive all the time. Now, I will agree with this right here. I would like to get on the passenger side of a car and have somebody drive me. I do. But I'll say that I can do either or I don't mind driving sometimes. I want my door open up for me, pulled out for me. I want when I'm walking in places, you open the door up for me. I want those type of things. And I think men nowadays don't do that. They're not like that anymore. If we walking, you be on the side where if a car come up and hit us, you'll get hit first and not me. A protector. So you got to say what you want in a relationship before, if you planning on getting married or if you're going to stop dating and just date one person. Yeah, I think we as women don't put our expectations out there, and that's where things get messed up at. But then we do sometimes think that men should know that. But you got to, I had to talk to myself. Some men don't know that. Some men weren't raised like that. Let me know what y'all think. Let me see. I'm trying to think of his name. I forgot his name that's speaking. But I don't think that's too much to ask for a relationship. For the man to drive, for the man to open up the door, for a man to pull out your chair or whatever, or for a man to take you out. But I'm vice versa. I can help pay for the bill some of the time. I can pay half. I ain't like that. I can pay half. Because some women are looking for men to take them out to eat or to pay for every damn thing. This was This was another one. This is a very interesting one, guys. I love Kitty. I'm gonna try to make it to one of her speaking, because Kitty tell you, baby. She tells you.
Relationship. I know you're gonna get on me. I asked my partner for a ring. He put it on layaway. I told him he has a year. It's been 9 months. Do I continue to wait or?
Baby, listen to what you just asked us, honey bun.
I know, yeah.
As a matter of fact, repeat it.
I've been in a relationship for 7 years.
Pause.
I told him.
Ask me the question again. I've been in a relationship
for 7 years.
Pause. I've been in a relationship for 7 years.
Yeah.
I had to ask a man of 7 years to buy me a ring.
Oh, hell no. You let him kept sitting there milking the cow for free, and he got comfortable with him playing house. No, man.
He could not buy me a ring, so I had to ask him to put it on layaway. I had to ask this man. Listen to yourself, woman. Listen to yourself, baby. I had to ask this man. I had to ask you for a commitment. This ain't about the ring. 7 years of my time. You didn't want to marry me. Because if you did, you would have found that out at 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, 1 year, not even past 2. We're talking about a man here, baby. Men who know, get out the driver's seat. That's not your place right now. That shows a level of desperation. Stop being desperate, woman. It don't take no man 7 years. Did it take you 7 years for Paige?
No, ma'am.
It didn't take my husband no 7 years. I ain't seen no man in my life ever have to waste 7 years of a woman's life. And then she had to ask you to take the initiative to get a ring. I want you to take this conversation. I just want you to sit in the mirror. And I want you to say, God, present yourself right now. And I want you to talk to God about 7 years. And ask God, what man did he have to sin that had to wait for 7 years to decide if you were a wife? You made the decision. Stop playing God, woman. Stop playing God. You are a woman. Remember how beautiful you are, how much power you got, baby. You don't have to be desperate for love. Love is at the door for you. You don't got to be desperate for that, baby. I want you to love yourself, black woman. I want you to love yourself, black woman. I want you to love yourself, black woman. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
I
Thank
want you
you
to love yourself, black woman. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I don't care about the claps. I don't care about the applause. You have a destiny. And your destiny does not mean that you have to wait on somebody else to match your destiny. Whoever God has for you in your destiny, where you are destined to be, it's going to be there. And it ain't going to take them 7 years. So I want you to love yourself, black woman. For one moment on their microphone, say, I love me.
I love me.
Say it one more time.
I love me.
Say it one more time.
I love me.
Scream it.
I love me.
Say it one more time.
I love me.
All right.
How does that work out? What do y'all feel about that? She was in a relationship for 7 years, and she had to ask the man to go get her ring, put it on layaway, and she said she wanted by a year. There's no way. And that's what I think we do the most. Because if a man is for us, he is for us, right? And I think a lot of the times we pick the man and not let God pick the man, or we don't wait for the man that God has sent for us. I do think that. I truly believe that in my heart. I do. We just settle for whatever. And that's not what our destiny or what God has intended for us. And then when you get in a marriage, you going through a divorce, you sit back and think, you got all the time in the world now. That God really sent me this husband. God is not going to send you a confused man. He's not going to confuse you. He's not going to have you doubting yourself at all. So it's us as women, to me, because we don't wait for God to send us a person, or we don't wait for that man to know he's a man and that knows he's a man and the leader of his household until it's too late. That's another thing that could be happening. Or you could get with a man and know he got problems or confused, and you think you can fix people. Because when you are a mother, you are a nurturer. So we tend to try to nurture ourselves, nurture a man. And that's where the problem comes in at. That's where the problem comes in at. You try to be a mother to your mate. That's where the problem comes in at. And you think you can change somebody when you cannot change them. You can't do it. And that's what a lot of us do, try to change people who don't want to be changed. You ever heard of a woman or a man that's set in their ways? They're set in their ways, right? So you can't change them. They got to want to change themselves. That's another thing you mess up on. You can't change nobody who don't want to be changed. So that's another thing. You just gotta look for the flag. You gotta look for the red flags that are there, and we as women overlook them. What was this other one that I wanted to? Oh, this is a good one, guys. Let me know what y'all think about what she's saying in the chat. This is a good one here.
In your future relationship.
I feel like it's certain that you just got to take to the grave with you. Because I can't see how admitting to being a career side chick is going to make you more attractive in your new situations.
I disagree. Who in here played spades before? Right. When somebody don't disclose their possibles, that's how you lose. The for sure books is the relationships you actually got in. Y'all was committed, boyfriend and girl. These are the official ones. But I tell you, those possibles, how many times you been a side chick? How many situationships you've been into? How many friends with benefits that's still hanging on? Because when you don't disclose those possibles, that's what really be y'all up. That friend that he still got around that he didn't have to disclose because that's not an official ex, but that's the one he secretly still coveted. It is those other relationships that come haunt you. Tasia?
They gonna hold you accountable for that you told them, okay? So only tell a man the things that you need to tell him that's going to help him navigate you better, okay? Because what happens is when you disclose all the things, he's going to be like, I'm getting them flowers. I'm over here dating you properly, and damn, you gave it up for less. You gave it up for that didn't even want you, that had a wife, that had a girlfriend, that wasn't even showing up, that wasn't spending no.
Do you think you should tell a man that you're dating, that you're serious with, that you were a side chick? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Would you tell a man that you were a side chick?
Bread on you, and now you want me to come in and be Mr. Gentleman, okay? Unless it's going to help you navigate your heart better, you never tell it. In my words of my good sis Kira, lie.
Here's the thing. Someone that will cheat with you will cheat on you. So we can try to act like these are isolated incidents, but if you are a willing participant for over 6 years and helping a man hurt another woman, it's hard for me to believe that when you get with a new man, you won't also be a willing participant in hurting him. Unless you have been through therapy to acknowledge that that's no longer who you want to be, as opposed to just saying, I'm different, let me cover this up. We all have a past, and we all have wounds, and we all have things that we work through. The shame that you carry and how much you want to keep your past a secret is usually evident to how much you have changed from that past. Because I can say, as a former, I can say that with pride. I can walk into any conversation with the pride to say that with my chest, because that's no longer who I am. And I don't have to hide my past from anybody because that past is no longer identifying me. when you're trying to hide that, carry you to do that to someone for 6 years straight, you may have not have dealt with that or healed from that. So my suggestion, self-work. This season of self-work, am I ready to forgive myself for what I did to this woman for 6 years before you think about how a man is going to look at you for the fact that you did that for 6 years?
What do y'all think about that?
If you were a previous side chick, how do y'all feel about disclosing it in your future relationship?
I feel like it's certain that you just got to take to the grave with you. Because I can't see how admitting to being a career side chick is going to make you more attractive in your new situations.
I disagree. Who in here?
Okay. So would you tell somebody that you like and that who likes you and interested in you that you were a side chick? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that information needs to be disclosed to your new relationship that you were a side chick? I don't hear y'all say it down in the chat. Do you think you need to disclose that information? Let me know what y'all think. I don't think you do. Here's why. I learned this probably in the middle of my relationship, that when you don't need to tell people everything about you. To me, you don't need to tell them any and everything that you did in your life and what happened to you in your life. You don't need to disclose all that information. Now, if it's something that is asked of you, then you have to make the call if you want to tell that person. If you feel that you want to tell that person that information. I wouldn't tell people that, because you don't want to give people ammunition in case y'all ever get into it to use that towards you in a negative way. You don't need to tell people every single thing about you. Some stuff you just need to take it to the grave with you. Okay? I don't think you should. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think women or men should tell their wives that don't have anything to do with it, or their husband that didn't have anything to do with their past, what they did and their previously when they were not with them? They didn't know this person or anything like that. Do you think your husband or your wife needs to know everything about your past? I don't think they do. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yep. Who? Okay. Okay, guys. So that's my take on things. I will not tell everybody that I'm not know if it's going to be a long-term relationship. I don't hear from my husband. I'm not telling him everything about my past. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming over to Drop the T 2.0. Make sure y'all are on my live tonight at 9:45. We're going to be talking about Cardi B. Stefan Diggs' mama is going to her concert about Nicki Minaj. Her sister is at Cardi B concert singing word for word. Oh, and baby, we're going to be talking about Clarissa Shields' The Crash Out, because y'all know today is Papoose birthday. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about all the good stuff over on Drop the T 1 tonight. So make sure y'all liking the video, sharing the video, and if you're new to the channel, become a subscriber. See y'all tonight. Bye-bye for now.